Right here with Wyoming East Coach Derek Brooks. Derek, first of all, a big win for you guys. I'll get to the game stuff first. You had an 11-0 run to end the first half. It kind of carried over. How big was Connor Fox's slam dunk to end the first half?
That's a momentum swinger. But not only that one, I mean, that's a great finish there at the end, the dunk to go in the half, make the crowd go crazy. But we got a couple defensive stops and hit some big threes right there at the end of that half, too, to kind of propel it. I think, we went up 6 there at the half and was down.
You were down 5.
Yeah, down. So, we hit a couple key buckets and got some key stops.
What were you doing good to start the second half? I mean, obviously that momentum did carry over. You could just tell the difference in body language, I thought, from my vantage point at least. What were you guys doing to limit their opportunities? Obviously, rebounding was big. What else was happening there that you were able to shut them out until, I don't think they scored until there were less than 3 minutes left in that.
We work on defense day in and day out. We work on keeping guys in front of us, making them shoot tough, contested shots, not giving them the back cuts, not giving penetration to the rim. Don't reach, slide your feet, keep them in front. And I thought we did a good job of that there. Late in the second, early in the third, there was a couple possessions we retch in, and I thought we gave up silly fouls. But overall, I'm satisfied with how we played defense. I think we gave up, 41 points? Wanted to keep them in the 30s again. But, we gave up that offensive rebound there towards the end.
Well, that's the thing for you guys. You guys aren't winning by blowing people out necessarily. You're winning by holding them down. I think you're giving up less than 42 points a game coming into this one. So your average is going to drop even just a little bit more. But that's the thing about you guys, isn't it? I mean, you wanted to – they're a really good three-point shooting team. They averaged, I think, 11 a game coming in.
What they hit tonight, about 3 or 4?
I think they had 4, maybe 5 if they hit one late. But, you guys did a real good job on that line. They did miss some, right, but you guys did a pretty good job guarding the perimeter, too. Did you stretch things out just a little bit to account for Bishop and French?
We did. We knew that's their scores, Bishop and French. I wanted Cole to get up in Bishop because I know he can score. He's a kid that's got that swag about him. He's got a little bit of handle to him. He shoots it well, and he'll let you know about it. And French had a big night win Thursday at Lincoln. I think he was, 10 for 14, 12 or 14 from the field, 4 or 4 from the 3. So, we knew we had to keep those guys off the line. But, that's what I tell these guys all the time. Look, we're not a scoring team who's going to go out and have 3 or 4 people at 15, 16, 17 points a game. We're going to have to shut people down on the defensive end and get transition buckets when we can.
Cole, is there anybody you see better at straight line drives to the basket than Cole Lambert?
He's pretty good at it.
He was, and Derek, Coach Evans, he mentioned that, he was straight line drives, and we couldn't stop him.
I knew once they kind of went to man-to-man that Cole was going to be able to pretty much have his way getting to the paint. Now, I knew they would collapse as well, but we had to make the right choices, right plays, and make the right passes to get open shots. And I think Cole did a good job of getting to the rim and finishing, and then he also did a good job of when 2 or 3 came over, he would kick it and we'd get an open look. Now, we didn't knock all those down, but he made the right basketball play, and he's very good at that.
How excited are you? I know your players, Cole told me he was a sophomore when the fight happened here, and he thought he might not get a chance to play in this again because it was supposed to be a 2-year thing. How excited are you to get this, and especially that environment tonight?
Yeah, man, that's if you can't get up and ready to play for that one, you can't play any of them. That's an awesome atmosphere. I look forward to that game year in, year out, and I know these kids do. It's a travesty not to have the game at home and home. Right. It brings all the community out. Everybody's involved. Everybody looks forward to it, and it's just an awesome experience.
I think it was pretty much split down the middle in the communities, wasn't it? About half and half. So
it looked like it. It did.
Do you feel like getting a win over a section team like this is key right now?
Oh yes, we preached that all week. We had 2 back to back. We had Summers County yesterday and Westside tonight. That's 2 big sectional wins. Only sectional loss we have right now is to Bluefield, which is a very good team. We were shorthanded that night, but no excuses. You got to still show up and play. But
how did your tough schedule help you ready for this game? If you look at the teams that you lost to, Charleston Catholic's won. They're number 1. They're undefeated. Bluefield, you mentioned. I think they're 2 or 3 in the state, and they're on a streak right now. The other one was Cabell Midland, a 4A team. How did and you played some good teams along the way. James Monroe was state champion, being one of those, and you beat them. How did that help you get ready for a situation where you met this crowd, and just playing against that kind of competition?
We always look for competition like that when we're making our schedule. We want our guys to see anything and everything that we'll think they'll see come state tournament time. I don't want to play a bad team per se on my schedule a lot, because then that gives my guys a false confidence. And our sectional and regional opponents, I mean, they're tall foes. I mean, Chapmanville won the state championship last year. We had to beat them or Bluefield. I think Bluefield lost in the semis. So, I mean, we have a gauntlet to get to Charleston, so we've got to be ready by sectional play.
Freshmen have had a history, kind of, at least a small one, of having big games. I think a couple guys, they might have both been from Westside, a couple guys had 20-point games in their first one of these. Connor Fox, very good game for you tonight. What do you think that does for the freshman's confidence, just to have a key role in a win like this?
I think it does wonders for him. I mean, he even spoke about it in here in the locker room. He said, my confidence, I think it'll be here now. I honestly think the kid's scared to hurt people because he's so big. We've been working at him going harder to the paint, harder to score, and he just doesn't want to put that body in you. But we've been working on it, and tonight I thought he did a good job of that. I thought he got it with the intention to score and went to score. And so I was happy for his play tonight and the way he played.
I know you saw there was a foul down there on his slam dunk, but how inside fired up are you to see that going in? I know you got to keep coaching, but inside, being a basketball player, former player yourself.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, a little bit fired up, huh?
That gets the crowd into it, and like you said, the momentum swinging. And most importantly for me, I know that gave that kid confidence. That play right there alone, because he's been hesitant about going up and dunking, and we've tried to get him to, because he can go up and finish like that. And, I mean, you've seen it. He did it in traffic tonight, I think off just one stepping up.
Right.
So I want him going more aggressive to the rim.
I think he had one of those at the Armory too, didn't he?
He did, straight down the middle of the lane. Yep, he did. Right. I caught it, one dribble and dunk.
I mean, if you get him going, you got to like your chances to maybe make a run here.
Yeah, and there's growing pains. He's a 14-year-old freshman.
6'10", isn't he?
Yeah,
he did his first interview.
6'8", 6'9".
He did his first interview tonight, and he did pretty well. He said he was nervous, but
he's a well-spoken kid, and he's a good kid. I'm just happy to see his confidence go here to here tonight, because we got to have him down the stretch.
Derek, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.